Hello guys, and today we are going to start off by making an JavaScript project with this Todo app. And I know this is very simple, but I'm trying to just I completed my JavaScript crash course, and now I think that it's a good time to start up with the project, and so that we could compile up all other the thing we grab up from that course and apply it to a real project and understand how they all work together: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Also guys, in this particular day I will start off in in this folder, JavaScript project folder, and I will make some different app. We are going to start off with very simple ones, and then we will jump into very complex ones. So this is going to be very smoothly, and you all will be understand all these things perfectly. So firstly we are to start off with very simple, and then we will jump into complex ones so that we could understand the basic concepts of all the project I just completed right in here. So after this video you will able to make this app here. So this is an Todo app. You could put your input field anything you want. So let's just put uh, drink milk shake. Then let just put anything you want. Go with Adi. Anything you want to put. Let's just put my manually. So now just a put, I could click, and it will say me, do you complete it? If I press OK, so it will be deleted. If I press cancel, so it will not be deleted by there. So this is the way of doing this. Is I know this is very not that complex one, because but it is really good if we start off with small projects. So now I will create a folder right in here, and I will name that one Todo app. And inside of this I will create three files. One is going to be our index.html, then other one is going to be our style.css, and then other one is going to be our script.js. Now we have three files, so this is it for our creating files part. Now let's just pick up a boilerplate we have for our for our HTML, and let's just name this Todo app made by JS. Now let's jump into body and add the script.source, and here we will put script.js file of our, and now we are ready to go. Let's just link also CSS file we have. Okay, now after this let me just complete up my markup thing, and then we will jump into JavaScript, and after that we will jump into style of CSS, because our priority is to learn JavaScript. These all are JavaScript project. So the first thing we need is an input field where we could put our text with an ID of Todo input. You could get any ID you want. We don't need any name, and we need a placeholder input to dos. After this we need and this is going to be inside a form. So let me just control X this and add a form with an ID of form, and we don't need any action, and inside of this we will place that up. Now this whole is going to be in div with a class of container. Okay, and in this it will be having this we have, and then we will have a Todo preview div with a class of Todo preview, and inside of this we have an ul. Okay, and this is what we want. Okay, for just for checking out, let's just put li3 Todo 1 Todo 2 Todo 3. This is all we needed to put. Now let's just open it with live server. Let's just go to our page, and let's just reload it up. So we got this. So it's very basic. Okay, so let me just put it like this. Okay, and now we will jump into our JavaScript, because the main thing we are thinking here is to about JavaScript. So in JavaScript, let me just grab up all the thing I have in the here. So firstly, I will take all the element. So the first element I wanted to take is const todo input. It is going to be our document dot get element by id, and inside of this we will put todo input. The other thing I wanted to take up is my UL, so I will put todo UL, and inside of this I will just grab up, and the reason behind this I'm grabbing up todo UL because we need to append somewhere our todo, so we will append there. Now I needed to use get query selector, sorry, query selector, and here I will put UL. So okay, so after this I think we only need two of them, and this is it for it. And also I needed to take up the form also, because the event I'm going to fire off in the form document dot get element by id form. Now let's just fire off the event, fire of event. So whenever let's just form dot first of all, first thing we needed to do is form dot add event listener, and the event is going to be submit, because this is a form. This form is going to be submit, and now I will write todo submit and create a function of todo submit. So now just don't put any comment, function todo submit, and just by this, inside of this, let's just first thing we needed to take off when this form submit is todo input value. So this is the first thing, and this is very important. So I will create a variable which is going to be todo equals to our todo input dot value. Okay, and this is it we not need. Now let's just console log out todo value, and we are able to see that what's is going on and what's the thing. So let me just open up my web console. So web console, control shift K you could also press. Let's say if I put right here add and then just hide it, so there's some problem. So what's the problem is, whenever we do something with form, the form automatically fires off. So for that we need to pass an argument e and put prevent default, so it will prevent it from default reloading. So if I now put add and click, it will be put it right there. Now after this thing, we need, whenever we just put our todo value into our console and just store a value into this variable, then after that our todo input is clear. So how could we do that? Todo input dot value equals to be set to empty. Now if I put add and click, it will be do like this, multiply, it will be do like this. So this is how you could do that thing. Now every time we hit enter and we clears the input field, we need to put the to do into a li. So let's just clear these dummy li's from right here, and let's jump into script.js, and now we need to create li and append it into to do ul. Just this thing we need to do. So const to do li equals to document dot create element li, and then li dot to do li dot inner html equals to be like just like this, and here I will put to do. Okay, and we'll do to do li dot not to do li to do ul dot append child to do li, just like this. Now let's just go and put add, it will add up. If I put multiply, it will add up. If I put divide, if I put up, so if I put subtract, it will add up. Now after adding up the values right here, the another task we have is how could we delete these values. So let me just put a comment deleting the values. So this is the next task. So what I'm thinking is that now I have to do uh, li dot, let's just add an event listener to add that to li, and add a event listener to click, and whenever we click, now I had added an event listener. So let's just console log success. So if I save and if I add and if I click it, so I got the success message. And also if I just add subtract, let's see, and if I click on subtract, it will also give me success, and if I click on the add, it will also give me success. So this is a really cool thing. So now let's just delete this console log. Now after this, what I need is whenever I click, it will give me a, let's just create a const confirmation, and if every time it will give me a confirm panel which say to do completed. Now after this, it will say if confirmation is true, then to do li dot remove, and just this thing, only one thing we have. Now if I put add, if I click that one up, I will get a message. If I put cancel, so it will not delete it up. If I put add, and if I now click it up and if I okay, then it will delete it. For more thing, you could also do one more thing to see how it's working. If you're a console log confirmation, so it is giving me, returning me true or false value, and I just adding things to that true or false. If I now click this one up and if I put cancel, it will give me a false, as you could see now. So it is just giving me an true or false boolean, so I will just returning a conditional statement. Now this is the whole we need to do in our JavaScript. Now let's jump into our style.css and just complete our styling. So now I had some predefined styling ready for you all guys, so I'm just going to push it right here and I'm going to explain it one by one. So first of all, I just do the default thing I always do. After that, let me just save this up so it will look like this, and after that I put in my body display flex. This doesn't need by us, okay, and a line item, and this all three lines just doing it is pushing them all into the center. I just give it a height and font family and background, okay. Then I had the container, remember I just put the container width, a margin, so that it will be in center, height and padding. Then in my form I put the width and margin auto. Then in my form input, as I always do, I put the default thing. Then in my placeholder I put something. Then in my to-do preview, so what that is that I had, let's just put an h for my to-dos, and let's just save. So I just created this h4 for my to-do preview, and inside of to-do preview all the color is going to be light dark. Then this is all the styling for my ally, and this is styling for my uh, these both are work the same. If I put these all thing into the here, it will work the same, so it doesn't matter at all. And for my media tag, because whenever I small this up and whenever I just make it big, so it will look doesn't look dull. So let me just put it like this. Okay, so this is all I had just do, and this is the result. So let's just put something, pick up sister from school, and if I click, it will be look like this, and it will just come down below right here. So this is the all we had got. So this is the all. So one thing I think that I should put is for my UL a margin top. Let's just put it 2 em, so it will just go 2 em down, not 2 em, 1 em. It's good, I think. Now it's good. So this is the all we needed to do in this code, and if you wanted to play with the style, you could play, you could change it. It's up to you what you want. And here's the index.html I just explained. So this is the all you need to start off and make this app. And let me just delete the all console statement, which I don't need that much. Here we have that one. So this is the all you need to start off and make this project. It's really very easy and very basic. If you watch my that tutorial, I just explain all these things what I did right here, and this is really easy. There's some bit of logic like this. You had to create a const li, append it, and then add inside a function. You need to make another function which will do that thing of deleting the to do. So this is one logic, and all the thing is really easy. So hope you understand these all stuff, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.